Hey guys, welcome back. Today I need to chop up a few plants. Oh my god, y'all are gonna be so mad when you see these syngoniums. I have neglected them so much. And we're just gonna start from the beginning. Oh my god, do you hear all the crunch? Do you hear all the crunch, guys? Oh my god, this is so sad. This is so sad. My syngonium mojito, once a glorious plant. She has really grown a lot. I let the reservoir dry out a lot. And guess what, guys? There's more. This is the one that lives in my living room, and same situation, I've neglected her. So what I'm planning, I'm gonna take a few top cuttings, then I'm just gonna put her in this small self-watering pot of pon. And yeah, we'll just see. Okay, I don't know. Let's just start chopping. Now I'm only seeing propagations that have a good modeled pattern. If I see a plant that has a lot of green, I'm just gonna chuck it. Like for example, this plant has 2 consecutive leaves that are just green, so I'm not gonna use those ones. Oh my god, oh my god. So a year ago I propagated this mojito, and the plan was to just keep propagating in the hopes to sell these cuttings. You know, that didn't really happen. I had a few things going on in my life, so I never got to that point. So it kind of just outgrew its pot. Okay, so this one's all done, and moving on to the living room one. Ooh, look at this leaf, guys. So stunning. Oh, look at that. Okay, guys. Here's, oh my god, it's like a bouquet of flowers. I love it. This is hilarious. So I'm not gonna let the ends callus over. I'm just gonna pop them into pon. I'm just washing down the plants because they're really dusty. Okay, we're just grabbing this self-watering pot here, and I'm just popping in a couple of cake dowels here. If I'm planning to eventually train a plant up either a pole or a trellis, I like to keep these cake dowels in the pot because a lot of the time the plant isn't ready to be transferred, and it just makes the whole process easier because you could just slot in the moss pole or the trellis in these dowels. So we're just gonna do this. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep these in. I'm popping them in these holes over here, and I'm just gonna put some pon. So just a layer of pon here, and then I don't even know, guys. There's so many cuttings. Look at all these cuttings. Okay, so here she is. She looks hilarious. Now, knowing that, you know, the stems are really high up, I'm going to put the water or the nutrients really high. Like, you really want to hit it right below where the stems are, just because one of the big reasons why propagations don't succeed is because I love how one just fell out. A reason why they don't succeed is if they fall out, but if they dry out. So I'm just grabbing some plant tape and just wrapping it around. And so here she is, guys. If y'all are wondering again what the cake dowels are for, in the future when this plant grows and I want to put it on a plank or a moss pole, I'm gonna take one of these wire trellis situations and just put it through the 2 cake dowels like that. And from there I could put a moss pole over that. So yeah. So I just filled it up with water. The water line is right here. So I'm just gonna put it in the room, just under a grow light. Okay, this one is worse than the other one. I'm gonna try to save it. I don't know how many cuttings I could get out of this, but this is my syngonium wendlandii. Oh, so sad, guys. Okay, let's not beat ourselves up. I'm just gonna chop her. So, taking a closer look, there's only a few cuttings that I can use. I was gonna use the same size, but I think I have to do a smaller one. So we're gonna do this one. I think this is a 4-inch. Okay, there are some good ones up here though. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Look at these guys. What? I love when they start to mature and they grow those like lobe things. Wow, look at this leaf, guys. So pretty. Okay, so goodbye to this plant. I don't know how many there are. They're probably like 15 to 20. You know, upon assessing and feeling these leaves and the stems and everything, because I'm familiar with this plant, I know for a fact these are incredibly dehydrated. So I don't feel comfortable putting them into pond directly. I think I'm gonna put them in water first, just so they could hydrate a little bit. Even though they don't have any roots, they pull the water from the points where you cut over here. And I'm just gonna grab this small cup, fill it up with water, and here we are. So again, we're just gonna wait for them to rehydrate and then I'm gonna put them into pond. So again, under grow light, I'll put this one right next to my mojito. Oh my God, there's water everywhere. Okay, let me, okay, hold on. Okay. Syngonium T4. Not as bad as the other ones. This one is in LECA right now, but the roots are like extremely dry. So I don't feel comfortable rehydrating. We're just gonna propagate and I'm gonna try this plant in pond. Again, we're just gonna do single node cuttings, guys. So remember I told you guys in a previous video how this syngonium is really weird. The variegation, when it's present, comes out this pink color, but then it fades to, this leaf is about to go, but it fades to like a lighter green, just like that, like a minty situation. Okay, here we go. The internodes are very small compared to the other ones. I didn't like that. Okay. The syngonium is very aggressive. That plant that I showed you before, it was just one. She was just pushing out new plants from different nodes. See, here's another example. It's like a half moon. See, this was pink before, and now it's like a light mint green color. Okay, another bouquet. Okay, self-watering pot, some Lechuza Pon. And I'm just putting them all in just like this. Okay, so while holding it, I'm just sprinkling the pon over. Okay, so here she is. Again, I'm gonna pop her under grow light. Again, I'm making sure the water level is actually up high just because I know all the nodes are pretty high. And yeah, under grow light. And yeah, my camera's overheating. I'm actually running behind. I have a lot to do today. So gosh, I think I'm gonna end it here. This is probably the most boring video ever and shortest. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know your experiences propagating syngonium because I find they're very easy. Y'all know that I have a lot of videos on my channel propagating in LECA. And yeah, if you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.